Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy again. I have to be in the car again because I'm in a Thursday spot. It's currently January 13th. Let me just double check. Man, like I checked before, but oh shit. Wait, let me. Yeah, it's January 13th. So yeah, I'm waiting here in the car again for like an hour and some change until like the timer runs out or whatever, so I don't get a parking ticket because your boy's broke. This morning I went to the gym. Today was biceps and triceps. It's right now it's like I hate that day so much. I hate doing biceps and triceps, but like I know when you're like focusing on like a certain workout and you realize that you hate it, I guess in a way it's like the one that you need to do the most. So yeah, I got it done early in the morning. Well, not really early in the morning, but early enough to where I can get to the car before being at risk of getting a parking ticket. So here I am. While I was working out, it sort of made me think, how much of like me doing this is actually me, and it made me wonder, like, because I'm on Wellbutrin, 300 milligrams, by the way. Now I'm at 300 milligrams. It's been I think this is like week 2, or it's gonna be like week 2 once this week is done. And pre-workout while going to the gym, and I have these like self-doubts that happen a lot, like intrusive thoughts. That's whether it's like even like going to the gym, I'm thinking like, like lifting this isn't gonna like solve your issues. Like you're still broke, you're not in school, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket when you do go to school, you're gonna be in debt, you're fat. It's like stuff like that. And with the Wellbutrin, like it definitely helps with like the sting of those intrusive thoughts to hurt a lot less. And like how I said before, it's like the Wellbutrin in a way helps push me to keep focused on like addressing those issues. However, it does make me think, like, is it really me, or is it the Wellbutrin that's doing the thinking? And I sort of realized that it's 50-50 in my opinion. It's like if you're on Wellbutrin and you're having these thoughts about like, is it really me, you have to remember one thing. It's that you took the initiative to seek help and get on Wellbutrin in the first place, or whatever medication that you're on. If you're like me and you're like kind of like taking pre-workout, sometimes it feels like you're cheating because it's like, but it's like, again, you took the initiative. It's like, that you don't want to go to the gym. I guess I'm speaking for myself. I know that it's like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, man, I really don't want to go, but the pre-workout helps. And so it's like you kind of like do what you have to do to ensure that you get what you have to do, that you get it done pretty much. And so it's like you have to like step back and like realize like like don't be so hard on yourself, and look back at the core of like why you're doing this. You want to do this, you want to get better, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have sought help, you wouldn't be on the medications that you are right now. You wouldn't be having the thought of like going to the gym to better yourself. That's you. Even now, like it's like I'm currently reading a book by Carnegie. I'm sure it's a lot of people, or maybe like a lot of people, it's well known. So let me flip the camera so I can show you. It's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Like I bought this book like years ago, but it's just been gathering dust, and I don't know, like something just made me want to like start reading it. Actually, there is a person that like I owe thanks to, and his name is Hamza. He's this YouTuber that's based in the UK, and I randomly found his page. It was on my recommended, and I've been watching it. He's into that, like, that red pill mentality, like, like the red pill, blue pill sort of thing. I try not to get like too, in it, but a lot of like the advice that he's given helps. Like, it's pretty much like, if your life sucks, you can better yourself. Like, you have options. You're not, just because you're in a sucky situation doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant for that sucky situation. Even if like you've been dealing it for a long time or all your life, like that doesn't mean it has to be that way, if that makes sense. Like for me, it's like I've been fat, chubby for like almost all my life, and now it's like I'm doing what I can to like, get out of this and hopefully like get like a lot healthier, because it's like I'm still like 225 pounds, and then I'm like 5'7", so it's like this isn't good, and I'm using it as like fuel to like push me to like get out of this for like this year. I guess that's my resolution for 2022. Although, I try not to think about it too much. I just do it. That's about it. It's I really recommend that book if you haven't gotten it, or it's in reverse, but sorry. It's how to win friends and influence people. One thing that really stuck to me, it's that when you deal with people, it's like, you have to think outside of what you normally do when you have to deal with people. Like personally, like I hate I hate interacting with like strangers, or like I avoid having to deal with people if like I can. And so far it sort of like pushed me to like, challenge myself to, like say good morning to people, to look at when I'm like, dealing with people, to not necessarily like, the first thing to like react and be like, no, like, like think about the positive, reward people, or, give like a, like a good job, when people are doing the right thing. Because it's like, it made me really like realize that it's like a lot of us, when we deal with stuff, it's like we're not really told when we're doing a good job. We're only told like when we're doing a bad job, like we're corrected, or we're like told like, no, you're not, like what the fuck are you doing, and stuff like that. But it's like, in a way, it's like we're used to like, if we're doing a good job, it's like that you're doing a good job if no one says anything. But then it's like when someone actually like says like, hey, good job, like, this is great, this is good, it really makes you like feel good, like, and it's like that sort of thing. Like if you give that to people, like that's what people want, you can get far. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe a bit more if anyone's interested. I'll leave the page to Hamza. He really helped. It's I'm not saying like everything like I agree with so far, but he has helped a lot for me. But yeah, when you have like those self-doubts and you're on Wellbutrin or whatever, antidepressant that you're on, if you're, drinking coffee or pre-workout, and you're thinking to yourself, is this really me? Is it really me doing it? Yeah, it is. Because you took the initiative to do it. You want to do this. You want to seek help. You're taking the pre-workout to go to the gym, to ensure that you're at the gym. That's all you, man. Or woman, or everything else in between. But yeah. Stay up, and I guess I'll see you guys next time I need to, stay in the car so I don't get a parking ticket. Peace.